Well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. My name's Jack. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. We're out here in good old sunny Arizona. That's right, good old Arizona. Today, we're going to be doing some gold panning. Maybe I'll just talk a little bit about the different types of gold pans that are out there and some of their functions, and maybe we'll do some speed panning and maybe a few tips and tricks on panning. Some of you are professionals and don't need any extra help, and maybe you teach me something, heck, what the heck. I'm always learning myself. But anyways, thanks for stopping by, and let's go do some panning. Do you know there are more gold pans out on the market today than there are chins in a Chinese phone book? So how do you know which one is right for you? You have metal gold pans. The old timers, that's what they had, metal gold pans. And throughout time, what they learned to do, the Chinese, they started hammering these indents in these gold pans. And that's why today you have these indents. They're traps. Some people call them Chinese traps because that's where they come from. So the old timers used these old metal gold pans. Many different varieties of them. You got these fancy type gold pans that more look like a sluice box type thing. You rock back and forth. But the funny thing about this type of a gold pan, after it's all done, you have to take another gold pan, pull the plug to dump the material in, and then pan it out. You got these batalla pans, you just they kind of look like a Chinese hat, but hey, you got that type of pan too. You got more metal gold pans. You got copper gold pans. The old timers used to use copper gold pans because mercury will stick to copper. Gold will stick to mercury, and mercury will stick to copper. And let's see, like I say, you got pans that's got little dinky things like this so the gold will drop in there. You got little pans. You got different colors of pans. You got some like black colored ones. Now, some people like black. Black will show the gold off good, but it doesn't show the black sands off too good. Little dinky pans. More pans, different colored pans. This was called a hex pan. It's kind of, anyway. You got a banjo pan. Now, here's the strange thing. Now, if you guys know Mike Pung, he's the the inventor of this banjo pan right here, So if you watch him do a demonstration with this banjo pan, he does it pretty good. So I would say if you learn to master your gold pan, that's the best thing. That's what you got to do. Learn to use the gold pan. Like this here is a Garrett. This is a super sluice. It's got very deep ripples. People like maybe Jeff Williams likes this type of pan, They master the pan. They like it. You got these big ass pans. Now, what's good about these big ass pans, if you're out in the desert or someplace and you're panning, it's good to pan into another pan. That's what that's good for. You got different, this one here, same thing. The manufacturer of this pan, you watch them do a video, it's fantastic. You swear by this pan. It does got a good little gripper on it though, but just another type of pan. Different colors pans, the girls like these type of pans. Yeah, gold pan, black. This one here's got a drop bottom on it. Some people like the drop bottoms. The gold gets in there. I kind of like the drop bottoms myself. I'll set that one aside. This one here, Alan Trees? He's the inventor of the gold grabber pan. Now, you know what's good about this pan? You're out someplace and you got water in a 5-gallon bucket. You can put that in there to pan in. That's what's good about that pan. Let's see what else. More color pan, pink. Now look at this one. I think this one's like from Sweden or something like that there. Anyway, this pan here is another Fandango pan. Another hex kind of pan. This one's kind of cool little pan. It's got a drop bottom on it. Pretty nice blue. It's pretty blue. Let's see. Okay, you got another one of them. You got green. You got blues. More blues. This one here, another good pan there. Okay, it's got the different types of riffles in here, from big ones to small ones. Let's see, another pan, another pan, another pan, another pan, another pan. This is my favorite pan. This is the professional pan. See, it's got a gripper. I like the grippers on them. Now this one here, see this one here, you pan in. Got a hole in the back. You can put your vial there, so when you're done panning, you can bring your gold back. And green pans, blue pans. They even got a gold claw gold pan. Same thing, Clint Washburn. You watch him pan one of these. Again, master of those things there. You know, last year, I think it was last year, I went inside the Superstitions with a couple guys, and I took a little round gold pen. I put it in the top of my backpack, and I smashed it down in there, and it cracked. Then I took the little pocket gold pan, and that just fit right in there really, you know, perfect inside there. So I took this pan in the Superstitions with me, and I found some gold. But that video's on here too. You can check that video out too, though. Here's the pan I like right here. This is called the Klondike. You don't see these anymore too much, but I like this pan. Anyway, a lot of different pans. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you some techniques on gold panning. Now anybody can be a gold panner. I'm gonna start with the smaller pan just to show you this here. You get some material. Now what I like to do is just fill that up. Just like so. Whenever you get material, put your hands in there and just squish it around. Mix it all up. Any dirt clogs are gonna break apart. What this is doing right there, that gold now is already at the bottom of that pan. Put your riffles in front of you and start shaking it around. Just like that. Again, circular motions. The gold, have a slight little tilt on it with the riffles down. Slight tilt, so you're working the gold down there. Now lift that out of the pan. Some people may go like this, back and forth. That's fine too. Some people may go like this here. Basically, it's always liquid. You always want water over the material. You can just push off those heavier rocks. Now what you're doing, letting water come in and kind of let the water carry the material back out. Just like that. Let the water do that. Every once in a while you got to drop it back. Now some people make a mistake. When they drop it back, they'll bring it all the way back here. The gold was right there. Now you move the gold down, so now you got to start all over again. Always keep it angled when you're panning. Get that gold to go back there. Now another mistake that a lot of people do, they may dump the material out like this here, or they're up here like this here and they can't get rid of the material. This bottom and this back should always be level. So as you're panning, always try to keep those level and just let the water kind of take that material in and out. When you get down to less material, you got to slow down. And don't let the water come clear to the back. Just let the water come into the beginning of these riffles here to carry out the material. Get rid of that stuff in the front. Drop it back down again, shake it, and do the same thing. Just keep letting that water come in and out, until all that blonde sand is gone and all you got left is that black sand. And you want to get down to about a teaspoon of that stuff, of just the black sands. And then you'll start to see any gold may start to creep up, so just shake it back down. And then just turn it, and look at that, I found a little piece of gold that somebody lost. Woohoo! Somebody lost that in the tailings. Ooh, baby, I better hold on to that little piece. That's not a bad little piece right there. Somebody lost it in the panning tub. Better see if there's any more in. Oh, there's another little one in there too. Look at that. I better pan all this stuff out again. Somebody lost their gold in there. Look at that. Two nice little pieces of gold. I better set this one aside. I'll set this aside. Now, what I'm going to do is a bigger pan. Let's get some of this dirt out of here. This is actually just a common tub here that everybody brings their concentrates back in and they pan it out. You'll see I've got a lot of material in here. So if you're kind of speeding, I tend to pan fast. I just get this all in here like this. Shake this up in there. Once that's all shaken up really good, then I just start dumping the material out. Maybe that's me that lost it, huh? Because I pan so fast. But it's possible. Which is possible. Take that all the way down to just a little bit of black sands. Then you just tap it, shake it up. When you bring the water up, don't look, another little piece of gold. Don't let the water, don't swirl it, because all you're doing is moving it around. What you'll want to do, you can tap that a couple of times and bring all the gold together. Let the water come straight up and back down. So let it come up and back and pull that black sands away from the top. And if you do this long and long, just keep going like that, you can see the gold if it starts to come down. Then just turn the pan around and get rid of the black sands. And turn it back around again. Tap that and do the same thing. Just let that come up and down. Tap it. If the gold starts to creep down, the gold will walk itself right back up to the top. And if it gets away, say, get back over there, you little silly gold. You ain't going to. Look at that. That's not bad gold there. Whoa. There's some fines there. And another little piece. I'm going to put this now with that other one that I just found. Maybe I better do that again, huh? Let's see. Get some of this material out of there. See how much, a whole bunch in there, okay? Just reach your hand in there, mix it all up. Mix that all up. Put the riffles in the front. Pan that out. Stratify, stratify. Shake, shake, shake. And just let it go. Just like that. Just like that. All the way down to there's nothing left but just a little bit of black sands. Okay. Then, again, pull back. And another little piece of gold in there. Oh, can you believe it? Oh, baby. A couple mistakes that some gold panners will make, especially if you're starting out. When you get this stuff all panned out, or get down in there to like about here, you'll tend to break down and you start daring through the pan looking for that gold. Way too much material in there to start that. The other thing they'll do is they'll like run out of water and they're trying to just pour that material out, just dump it out. So you always got to keep water in there. Let the water carry the material. Don't try to dump it. Another thing they do is they may not have a tilt enough angle, and they can't get rid of the material. It's just not coming out for them. You can't figure that out, why the material is not coming out. So keep that straight angle right there, parallel with each other, and just kind of do it that way. Back and forth. And once you just get down to that teaspoon of the black sand, that's when you'll pull back and start to pan it out. Oh, look at that, more gold. Guys, it just keeps popping up. More gold. All right, if you want to learn to speed pan, what I'd suggest you do, you don't want to keep losing your gold. You get these little, whatever they call these things here. What do they call these things here? Pellets. All right, if you want to learn to speed pan, you could use little pickers or pieces of gold, but if you're losing it, you're always constantly fighting and trying to find them back again. Just get some of these pellets. Just pellets is all you need. And then what you're going to do is flatten them out like this here. See these little pellets? I flattened them out. I don't know if you can see those. See if you can see those in there. See those little pellets right there? So I flattened them out, and then I painted them hot pink. so I can see them. So what I'm going to do is show you how to speed pan and see if we can keep those in there. The trick is try to lose them. Try to lose them. And the faster and faster you just keep trying to lose them, and when you learn to keep them in your pan, then you've mastered speed pan. Now, speed panners don't always win every time because there's a little bit of luck involved with it too, the timing and a lot of different things that go into it. But just by learning to speed pan will help make you a better panner, or at least a faster one anyways. Let me take these lead shots out of here. Hold them in my hands. See, there's 5 of them right there. What I'm going to do is just get some dirt down here. Let me just fill up this dirt. I'm going to put this dirt in there. There's a whole pan full of dirt. I'm going to take these 5 shots. I'm going to drop them in there, right there. Okay? Now let's just see how fast we can get this to come down without losing any of them. Okay, ready? Lead shot should already be at the bottom. Tilted, and let the material come out. Ride it out. Now, any contest, I would have already lost it because you got to be faster than that when it's coming out. But I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of them in there. See, there they all are right there. Want to see that again? Try to go a little bit faster this time, okay? Get some material. Old pan full. Put it in there. 5 lead shots. Drop them in. Okay. I like my riffles in my front. Now, generally, when you're speed panning, you'll have the pan there, and there's a clock on you, and you're able to turn the pan how you want it. And as soon as you touch it, the time starts. Okay, there they are. All 5 of them still there. Now, in every state has different rules when it comes to the gold panning championship, but I'm going to show you here in Arizona. The Arizona State Championships, that when you're panning here, what you got to do is they'll put a coffee can full of material in there. They'll drop 5 pieces of gold on top of it. You've got to pan that down, flip that to another pan. They have to visibly see all 5 pieces. If they don't, you're disqualified. That's how they do it in Arizona. And that's tough, and they're using these metal gold pans. Metal gold pans are tough. I'm using more material than what they use, but there's that pan, and I'll just see if I can do that and dump it into the other one here. Okay. Like I say, they only use a little coffee can. I'm using a lot more than that. Okay, there's 5 pieces right there. I'm gonna drop them in there. Okay, go. If you can learn to pan in the metal gold pan, then you can definitely pan in the ones with riffles in them. Now, the trick is always keep it liquid. And when you get down to that small amount, that's when they're going to ride out on you because you don't have any riffles to hold them back. So you got to be very, very careful. And then you've got to know when to dump. So I like to get them down there and then dump. Okay, see, and there's all 5 pieces right there. 5 little pieces of gold. Five pieces. You know, some people probably get intimidated by panning, but whether you're running a dredge, a high banker, a sluice box, a trommel, whatever piece of equipment, when it's all done, you have to pan out your concentrates. So your gold pan is your #1 source of finding gold. So find your favorite pan, depending on the colors. Most popular ones are the blue and the green ones. You know, the riffles in them, the drop bottoms, the grippers on the back. You know, just find your pan. Once you find your pan, that's the pan you'll tend to collect more of. So just experiment with different pans, but get yourself some lead shots, practice, and see if you can lose them. So anyways, gold panning. Hope you learned something, huh? Okay, I'm gonna speed pan for reals just to see if I can do that or not. So I got material in my pan. I got the 5 lead shots. I'm gonna drop them right there. So the time would start. Go. And there they are. I'd be calling time right there. Time. Just show you some of the medals here. This is first place. That was 2016. That's the Arizona Gold Panning Championships first place. There's another first place that was in, what's the date? 2015. So that was 2 years in a row. This one's 2013. I come in second place. This one here was 2014. I come in second place. Then, let's see, this is my hat of fame here. See, Vane Mountain, first place, 2010. Duesenberg, 2012, first place. Loud Mine, 2010, first place. Stanton, 2011, first place. All of them first places. So I've won a few panning championship contests here or there. I'm not the fastest, but I'm definitely not the slowest. That's basic gold panning, so gold panning is always fun. You know, I do pan a little fast, and I know that I can lose a little bit of color. So I always use a safety pan when I pan. That's important. Use a safety pan, but just pan fast, you know. But anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. You know, I got a whole lot of other videos of many different things, of dry washing and trommels and all types of stuff. Heck, I'm even out there cooking and anything, just having some fun. But anyway, appreciate you guys stopping by. Sure, thanks to all my Patreons and all you guys that support the channels, all my new subscribers. Thank you guys very much. So get out there, have some fun, be safe, most important, be safe. So until our paths cross again, you guys all take care of yourself out there. See you, bye.